If he'd still in jail, you wouldn't have been asking me about him. We've had a surrender policy much before that. You need to handle these things very carefully because at the end of the day, you still have people active on the ground here.
In 2013, you made comments on Afzal Guru's hanging, where you had said that as the chief minister, that the implications would be worrying for generations. Do you still stand by that?
I do.
That he should not have been hanged?
I don't believe he should have been.
Why do you say that even
Look,
today?
leave it. Why are we now getting into so far in the past? What's done is done. I can't bring him back to life. But the fact is that if he'd still in jail, you wouldn't have been asking me about him.
Somebody who's in jail, Yasin Malik. Mr. Abdullah, the fact is, at one point of time, and your government was also the one who propagated it, for surrendering, for terrorists to surrender, right? There was a huge chunk, or there was a chunk that today believes...
Well, it wasn't just my government. We've had a surrender policy much before that.
So you that's what I'm saying.
My father was chief minister when these leaders went and met Deputy Prime Minister Advani and Prime Minister Vajpayee. So that was well before my government came into being.
Exactly. So, but Mr. Abdullah, that there is a section today that believes that there is a moral responsibility where you have a surrender policy, and somebody who surrendered to reopen his case, in this case Yasin Malik,
I don't know whether the surrender policy explicitly said that justice will not follow for things that have already been done. You'd have to look at the fine print. I still think that you need to handle these things very carefully because at the end of the day, you still have people active on the ground here. You're going to want them to give up arms. You're going to have to figure out how to do that.
Should his case have been reopened?
I don't know whether his case was ever closed. I think the only thing you're seeing is that now it's now actually reaching a point where a conclusion. And here again, this is a question for those who went to court and actually stood there and identified him and then sort of tried to justify or explain their actions.